Okay, and we are live. Hi, I am Samantha38G, as some of you well know, and tonight we are going to talk about consent. Consent is sexy. Alright, once a female or male says no, that's it. Everything stops. This thing that women say no but mean yes. No means no. The sexiest thing is consent, and that's what you want. You want a woman who, or a male, whoever your partner may be, saying yes lustily and vigorously, yes, over and over again. So to say that sometimes women play coy and when they say no they mean yes, well, let me tell you something. And I have male friends who've experienced this. They stop when a girl says no. They stop and they take her home. So I dropped my car. If she is playing that game, well, she lost, because it shouldn't be a game. Consent is not a game. Consent is yes or no. It's a simple situation. If someone says no, you stop. And you find them a way home, or you take them home, or you go home if it's their place. And it's really simple. This coercion, or say, if a person has to say no more than twice, then there's something wrong. If they have to repeat it over and over again, you think, oh, I can just convince them or wear them down, or, well, then you're being a bully, and you're not much fun to have sex with. No one should have to say no more than once. If a woman has to say no more than once, or a guy, whoever you may be into, says no, that's it. Listen, in my 20s, I hit on guys, and they said no, and because maybe they're in a relationship or I wasn't their type, and I stopped, and I was like, okay, and we just remained friends. So there's nothing wrong with taking a no, not taking it personally, and going about your day or night, whichever one, no matter what time of the day it is. Saying other person saying no shouldn't be a problem. The best sex you can have is when everybody involved is consenting and into it. A woman's, or the other person you're with, body languages is quite important for enjoyable sex. How they breathe, the size, how they meet your kisses, how they meet your touch. If someone brushes your hand off of the area of their body once, twice, 3 times, that means they're not into you, and they're not entering into intimacy so willingly. And you stop and you ask, is this okay? Are you alright with this? Or do you want to stop and just be friends? I'd take you home. There's nothing wrong with stopping and asking questions. And if you don't have sex that time, no big deal. And if she's playing coy and later on says, oh, I really meant yes, well then you look at her and you tell her, well, next time you should have said yes instead of being coy. I don't play those games. I don't want to end up in jail. I don't want to hurt somebody who did mean no. I don't want to take that risk. There is no being coy when it comes to such thing as sex. Yes means yes and no means no. Not that hard to figure out. I mean, the best sex you're going to have is when somebody's screaming out yes over and over again, loudly, enthusiastically. And then you don't have to ever worry about them coming back at you saying, I regret that. You may have to worry about them coming back for more. But to me, once somebody says no, that's it. Nobody should have to repeatedly tell anyone no. It's just that simple. Everybody's been in. Okay, now I want to take questions. Hello, hi everybody. I'm not your nurse. What about Angelina Castro? She has her own social media sites. You can contact her there and ask her whatever question you want. I am well. Hello, Chili. Thanks for being a fan. Everybody's been in that type of situation where they had to say no more than once. If I have to say it twice, the third time I just get really, really angry. And then I will go home. I don't care what we're doing. I will stop it, and there's no going forward. I get irate at that point. And I literally shake in anger. And it's not going to end well for the guy. At all. So, even on social media or in emails and stuff, if someone asks me a question repeatedly and I've said no, I get irate. Really, nobody should have to say no more than once, no matter what the situation is. It doesn't matter what the other person wants. If both people aren't of the same mind and a same objective, that's it. Consensual sex is the hottest sex you can have. Nobody has the right to be a bully and push somebody into something. Do not proclaim love for me. It will not get you anywhere with me. At all. It's a gross misoveruse of the word love, I found, of people who just want a lot of free stuff. It's just not real men. It's all situations. You know, like I said, I've hit on guys in my 20s and stuff, and they told me no. For whatever reasons, and then later on they told me they regretted it, but hey, once they said no, I stopped. I stopped and respected their boundaries immediately. I didn't really cross their boundaries because I wasn't touching them at the time, but once they said no, I stopped. I was very precocious, but I respected their boundaries. I respected their no. So I don't understand people not respecting the word no, no matter what you want. I think because of everything that's going on in the news media. Unless you don't watch the news. Everybody's talking about what is considered rape, what's just considered bad sex. It's really, men seem to be confused on the subject, so do a lot of women on the differences. Let me tell you right now, nobody who's had great sex goes home in an Uber crying. T.O.B., you do not get to tell me what I can say or do not say. That is male privilege, and I do not tolerate it. And apparently it does need to be discussed because a lot of people seem to be confused on the subject. Which amazes me. I am 5'4". Alright, well, that's all I have to say on the subject, so I'm going to end this, because these things tend to turn into 20 questions, and not about the subject I am discussing. So, thank you all for joining me. I hope you follow me on here and on Twitter. And enjoy my videos. I have plenty of other videos on here for y'all to watch. Mwah! I just want to keep these short and on subject.